Hello everybody, my name is Chris Layfield and I am VP of Brand Marketing for ServPro, and today I'm going to show you some of our equipment. So today we've got several pieces of equipment that our ServPro franchisees would use during any disaster and remediation process. The first piece we have here is an air mover. And so once all of the water is extracted from a business or a home, then what we'll want to do is get some airflow moving around the room to begin the dry out process. Several of these would be placed strategically around the room to create a circular motion of air to start that drying process. The next piece that we have here is a generator. And if you think about a lot of times in a disaster in particular, if you have a large storm or if you have a large loss in an office or in a home, then power might be an issue. So many times we'll need to bring in our own power to power some of the equipment. So this is a generator that we would bring in to help continuously power the equipment and machines that we need to make sure that your property is starting the remediation, the cleanup, and the restoration process appropriately. The next piece of equipment we have here is called a dehumidifier. And like a similar one that you might find for your home that you might see in a basement somewhere, these are much larger, much more industrial in size. And so what a dehumidifier does is when that air starts moving and it starts drying the room out, we like to have the temperatures a little bit higher in the room to create moisture moving into the air, and then the dehumidifier begins to pull that moisture out of the air and really dry out the atmosphere and the surfaces that are in the affected space in your business or your home. And finally, we have a HEPA filter. So this really is also an air scrubber. So many times when you have a loss, especially if you have fire or soot damage, you have a lot of particles floating in the air. And so these are industrial strength to really pull those fine particles, any of the smoke, some of the smells, other particles out of the air. So these air scrubbers really help us clean the atmosphere and the space that we're working in. And so as you see all of this equipment over time, innovation and change has really helped these pieces of equipment get faster, get stronger, get better. Really, some of them have gotten much smaller in size. When you think about the size a computer used to be, and now they're much smaller, most of us carry one around in our pockets. Much of this equipment has evolved and changed over time as well. So these are some of the pieces of equipment that our franchisees will use to help a remediation and help to bring, cleanup and restoration to your business or home.
For more information on the innovations shaping our world, visit tomorrowsworldtoday.com, check out the Tomorrow's World Today Facebook and Instagram pages, or subscribe to our YouTube channel.